While all these events related to cryptocurrencies are happening, so many people are being distracted and not seeing what's happening. Why? Think about it. The bull run is here and we are all in it. We have all these other external world events as well occurring as we speak. But people are not paying attention to which events will be catastrophic for the entire cryptosphere, where 99.9% of these coins will disappear. That will still be about hundreds of coins remaining. Guys, pay very close attention because Justin from Archigaru, United States Treasurer, official says President Biden's admin wants new powers from Congress to crack down on cryptocurrencies. It's actually happening. Isn't it so fascinating? They're literally, as soon as cryptos are pumping. We're heading towards the end of the bull run in the next year or two. Now they're starting to accelerate wanting regulations in place. Strange, isn't it? The timing. Again, these people are so smart because they plan out everything from the start. Guys, problem, reaction, solution. Before proceeding, we would like you to kindly subscribe to this channel, like, and leave a comment. This helps us reach a greater audience. Not the first time Biden and crackdown are in the same sentence. Right? This is bullish. Now, why is this bullish? There are two reasons. It's actually negative but bullish at the same time. Bullish because this means the Fed, Joe Biden, and the governments know we're nearing the end of the bull run. And then the collapse will occur. Why it's not as bullish? Guys, because most of these cryptos will go as well. There's how many? 1 million plus cryptocurrencies. Guys? Again, the comment section is absolutely going against this narrative. But why would they? I don't understand. We know for a fact that they created crypto in the first place because why? It was another centralization mechanism, right? But instead of the current world, they're going to implement it into the new world. Check this out from Bifinks. As I've been saying, Tether is done for. Quote, Fed's Michael Barr calls for strong stablecoin regulation. Yeah, I'm sure. An audit of stablecoins run by criminals will pass the bar. Pun intended. Check this out. Michael Barr. Wasn't this person an ex-Ripple advisor? Guys, listen to when they speak, and the action that they take. If you think it's getting bad now, just wait, guys, until it actually happens. Now, here's what I believe. Nobody needs to believe what I believe because this video is definitely not financial advice. Take it with a grain of salt because this is just my own opinion. My belief is they're not going to bring regulations. They're not going to kill Tether. None of those things will happen until we see the collapse occur. That's when it would make sense. If they go after all these coins now, the crypto markets will implode. They don't want that to happen, right? It just wouldn't make sense enough in a way still. Federal reserves. Michael Barr calls for a strong federal framework for stablecoins against stablecoins specifically. Why, though? Michael Barr, Vice Chair of the Federal Reserve for Supervision, called for a strong federal framework for stablecoins and can emit concerns that private entities are essentially creating private money. We said it before, Tether is literally like the Fed for the cryptosphere though, and now they're starting to see it. They have seen it from a long time ago. I wouldn't even be surprised if the Fed is behind Tether. But, quote, private money needs to be well regulated and I wonder what they're doing with the USD. Though. Barr said Tuesday at DC FinTech Week, adding that stablecoins that are linked to fiat currencies such as a dollar, borrow the trust of the Fed, which means you can't trust Tether because it's not backed up. The central bank has increased its focus on stablecoins, and in August announced new guardrails to strengthen its supervision of banks involved in stablecoin activity. Barr said last month that he was deeply concerned about issuing stablecoins without strong federal oversight. Now, this is what he says right here. Guys, the rules of the road are not clear. Congress needs to take action on it. Listen to this, then we're going to explain why he's right. He's creating a stablecoin that is connected to a fiat currency, in the case that we care about the United States dollar. They're creating a form of private money. Now, this Tether was a mechanism basically to prop up the entire space. What happens if they crack down on its right? The markets will implode? Guys, 100%. We know that Tether is in fact, 1-to-1. Let's be realistic, USDT, for that matter. Not to mention, they may honestly bring Tether into the new world as well. But here's the twist. The Fed. These certain people have control over that mechanism. I don't know, guys. And private money needs to be well regulated. Private money. We've seen many examples throughout history, can cause significant risks in the financial system. And private money that's linked to the dollar basically borrows the trust of the Federal Reserve in its issuance. So we think there's a very strong interest in having strong federal regulation of stablecoins that make sure that the Federal Reserve can approve stablecoin issuers, can regulate stablecoin issuers, can enforce against stablecoin issuers, and the set of protections around that, including how you deal with wallets and making sure that they're safe and sound. We're excited to hear your success stories and insights, so share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting tech and cryptocurrency content. And let's embark on this journey to unlock the full potential of cryptocurrency.